Hello everyone, welcome. Thanks for joining me. My name is Marty. Together we've got a Pilates circuit where we're going to focus on our arms and our upper body. Now in these express Pilates circuits, you'll enjoy 45 seconds of on time and then 15 seconds of rest time. That will do 10 exercises. We've got 2 rounds of that, so approximately 20 minutes. Now, you'll need some hand weights. I've got a 1 kilo and a set of 2 kilos. One exercise in particular, you'll need something a little lighter, but just use what you've got. And of course, you can always just use cans or jars, whatever you've got at home. I've also got a towel just to place underneath my knees for a kneeling series. Grab something if you feel like you'll need a bit of padding as well. Now, these Pilates circuit classes are designed that you can do one as a standalone class with a particular body focus, or you could put 2 together and do back to back. So for example, you might do today's class, which are arms, and then you might go and do the balance class. There you go, 40 minutes. All right, so it's like pick your own adventure, choose what body part you want to focus on, put 2 classes together. Are you ready to begin? So we're going to start with a single hand weight. I'll pop my timer on. As I said, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds where we have a rest and we change over. So let's begin. We are going to pop our knee in the center of our mat, stretch our leg out nice and long. It's lined up with our knee. We're going to place our hand down on the mat, reach our arm up to the ceiling. Let's go for it. It's a tricep salute. So you're going to reach that arm up, press the hips forward, pull the navel in, squeeze the butt. That's it. Lift that leg up a little bit. And here we go. So we drop the hand weight behind our heads, squeeze the back of the arm, and then pulse the leg. Take it down. That's it. So not letting your head drop forward. Tips of the elbow are reaching towards the ceiling. Squeeze the back of the arm. That's it. Keep that navel pulling in while you're squeezing the hips and the glutes forwards. We're halfway, guys. Down we go. Press it up. Now, obviously, we've got a right and a left side with some of our exercises. Please remember what side you've done first. So for the second round, you switch over. Down we go, and lift it up. Down we go, and lift it up.
2, 1, rest.
Now take that foot, place it down onto the floor. I'll give you the advanced version and then the modification. It's a side plank here. Hand is underneath the shoulders, belly is in, and then you'll drop the hand down and then bring it back up. Take the hand down. Now, if you need to modify, you'll come down onto your elbow. Elbow underneath the shoulder, same position with those legs. Squeeze the hips forward. That's it. Take the hand down, lift it back up. Reaching out of the neck and the shoulder area. So don't let that side collapse. Nice big fan shape. Palm faces me. Halfway there. So remember, you could be up in your full side plank if you wanted to. Keeping control of that weight, not letting it swing too far over. Lift up through that side waist. Keep moving for me. Lovely work, keep that control.
2, 1, rest.
And then we're there. Okay, so this is the one, if you need that bit of padding, grab it. You'll need both hand weights. And we come up to a high kneeling position. Lengthen through the body. Then lower down, bring the arms up, flip them over, scarecrow. So make a 90-degree shape here. I'll turn around, face you, 90-degree shape. Down we go, come up. Now if you prefer not to do the bend and extend through the knees and the hips there, you can stay upright just like this. Try to keep those elbows in the same spot when you flip the palms up. I'll add that little hip hinge here, back into it. And again, nice and controlled, really lengthen, squeeze the butt. Now, of course, you've got the choice to switch the weights around to suit you. All right, so move that padding away. You'll stand up for me now. I'm going to step my left foot forward and right leg behind. There we go. So we're going to stretch it out. We open, bring it in. Let's add a lunge. Stretch it out, palms up, open, close, bring it in. Palms up, Now flip the palms to face each other like a hug. That's it, draw it in. The legs are like train tracks. You haven't crossed over your midline. You'll find it hard to balance if they're too close together. Nice deep lunge if you can, modify if you need to. That means just halfway down. Keeping it controlled, reaching those arms to approximately the same height as your shoulders. Beautiful. Now this is where we'll need a lighter set of hand weights. We're going for a dart exercise, meaning we'll lie down on our belly in a prone position. One of the lighter hand weights in each hand. Nose down to the floor. Belly's lifted. Reach the palms to face the hips, and you'll lift and you'll squeeze, and then you'll relax. Turn the palms to the ceiling. Lift and squeeze. So I want you to imagine here that you've got a sponge in between your shoulder blades, and you're lifting and squeezing that sponge. Now to protect your lower back, I need you to pull your navel in, your belly button off the mat for me. Press your hip bones and your pubic bone into the mat. See if you can find that extension. Lift your hands higher than your hips. Lower down. Squeeze that imaginary sponge in between the shoulder blades. Exhale here.
2, 1, rest.
And there we go. So let's go back to the other set. Feet will be in parallel. We're going for a parallel squat, bicep curl with a shoulder press. Feet underneath the hips. Reach the arms nice and long. Imagine that you're sitting down in that little chair, bicep curl, press it up. That's it, all the way down, bicep curl, press it up. So this one's a pretty easy one. You might like to use it as a bit of an active rest, or if you want to work harder and you're lucky enough to have a heavier set of hand weights, something more like a 5, 6 or 7 kilo, because you want to work super hard, then you could grab those as well. If you're happy just to enjoy the little break, then feel free to just take that moment, because we've got something a little more challenging coming up. And we've got 4 seconds. There we are. Take the legs out to a second position. What you'll do is you'll come down into that plie. You'll have your back nice and flat, so your bottom is not sticking out. You'll reach the palms to the wall behind you, and then you'll press back. Press back. You could modify by taking this lower. Okay, otherwise, about halfway on that diagonal, let's add some legs. Single, single, double, double. See if you can sink deeper into your plie. Keep the shoulders away. We go single, single, shoulders away from ears, double, double. Feel free just to keep the feet on the floor if you need to. If the arms are enough for you, then just do the arms. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Okay, so now we're up to exercise number 8, push-ups. You can do these on your toes, on your knees, or modify in a quadruped position. 4-point kneel looks a bit like that. Down this way. Otherwise, on the knees or on the toes. Your choice. Now we don't need to do these fast. We'll keep them controlled. Either way, lift that navel up, length through the crown, through to the heels. Now, of course, I always like you to try and challenge yourself. If that means doing 1 or 2 in the harder variation for you, give that a go. We've got about 10 seconds, guys. That's it. You could be moving quicker than me, as long as you maintain your form.
3, 2, 1.
And we're done. Okay, so you'll need your hand weights again. Your choice, the heavier or the lighter ones. You'll be taking a Pilates V, glue your heels together. Knees track over the toes. Tailbone tipped under, lifting up through the navel and the pelvic floor for the ladies. And you'll take a press out and a press. That's it. Palms are facing up to the ceiling. Press it out. Good, we're just gluing the heels together, squeezing our butt cheeks together. So we work the legs as well as the arms here. Stretch the arms out. As we start to get tired, don't let those shoulders start to shrug up to the ears. Keep that navel connected. Tailbone is anchoring down towards the floor. Feel like it's pulling you down, keeping your spine nice and straight. Big deep breath. There we go. Okay, roll the shoulders. Feet back into parallel for me. Soften those knees. Keep the elbows at the front of the body with this one. We're working into our rotator cuff. Don't let them slip behind. Palms face in, as I said. Open, close. Knees are soft, belly is lifted, back is not arching. Out we go. So in our second round of this one, I'll change the variation. We're up to exercise number 10. This is it. All we've got to do is repeat it one more time through. Some exercises we've got the left side, or if you've done the left side, you'll be doing the right side. Just try and remember what you've done. Good, squeezing it out. Now you can see the elbows are staying right in the same spot. There's no gap happening between my closed and my elbows. So we don't want the chicken arms happening. Keep it in tight, open and close, open and close. We're done. Okay, so we're up to round number 2. Get yourself set up. Tricep salute. Hand in line with knee. Stretch that other leg out. That a little bit. Here we go. Reach that arm up. Press the hips forward. Lifting up nice and tall. Lift up out of that neck and shoulder. Lift that leg up. And tip of the elbow to the ceiling. Little pulse of the leg. Drop that hand weight behind your head. Don't let your head sink forward. Keep it nicely aligned so your head's in line with your spine. Squeeze the back of the arm. Press it up. Imagine the weight's even heavier than it really is, and it's hard work to get it up there. So really try and get the back of the arm activating there. Press it up. Little pulse of the leg. Press it up. Little pulse of the leg. You're doing great, guys. Awesome work. Press, lift. We've got our side plank coming up. So remember, the option here is your full side plank. All you need to do is have that leg slightly forward. The other one sort of tucks under, so your toes are lined up with your heels, your front heel. Hips are forward. Reach the arm up. And palm faces me. And up we go. Like a rainbow. Sort of a rainbow, not a full one. Up and over. Good. Press through the heel of the hand if you're doing your full plank. Remember, this is your modified version. Come down to your elbow. The elbow's still under the shoulder. Legs are the same. Lifting up. We're halfway, guys. Control this one. Beautiful. Keep that side waist lifted. Squeeze the bottom. Don't let that butt stick out behind you. Keep your body in a nice straight line. We're almost there. There we go. Okay, so we need the padding underneath our knees if you want to take that option. You've got your scarecrow arms with your optional hip hinge. So you can come down low to begin with. And it's like you row it up, flip it back down, reach, lift. Remember your option just to stay in high kneeling if you don't like bending through the knees. Keep the elbows high when you perform the flip. And again, we're watching that our back doesn't arch. Squeeze that butt, pull the navel in. Row it up, flip it, row it down. Looking good. Slow and controlled. 10 seconds. Up we go.
3, 2, 1.
And we're there. We've got our lunge with our reach, open, close. So the hug in that lunge position. Roll the shoulders. You can do one just to get the arms moving and then add the legs. Reach it forward, open, close, pull it back. Reach it forward, open, close, pull it back. And again, you work within your range for your lunges. If you can, challenge yourself for a deep 90-90 lunge. That's it. Keep that going. Nice and strong. Awesome. Great work. Keep moving. We've got our last 5 seconds. All right, so now back to the bellies. Grab the lighter hand weights if you need to. If you're feeling strong, go for the heavier ones. But this is more of a challenging exercise, and I'd rather see beautiful form than struggling with the heavy weights. Okay, so hip bones in, belly is up, and nose pointing down to the floor, legs slightly apart. Squeeze it in, lower down. Feel like you've got a blueberry underneath your navel. Do not squash it. Squeeze that imaginary sponge between shoulder blades. Lift the arms up so they hover over the back of your hips or your upper thigh area, underneath the crease of the bum cheek, around that area. Lift it up, lower down. Energize through those fingertips, reach behind you. Nice long arms. Exhale.
3, 2, 1, rest.
There we go. We're grabbing the other weights. We're going into parallel bicep curl squat. Press up above your head. Let's go for it. 4 seconds to go. Shoulders down. Take it down. Bicep curl. You don't need to flip the palms. It's more like a hammer bicep curl. Bring it in and lower down. And as I said, this is the one where you could add the heavier hand weights if you feel like you want more of a challenge. And down. Press up. Controlled. Get ready, guys. Very shortly, we've got our second position, plies, with our palm press behind us. And we're there. So second position, 45 degrees, bend into those knees, arms low for your modified version, up higher if you need more of a challenge. Find that comfortable spot. Here we go. Press, press, double, double. So you can stay with a single, single, double, double, or stay with double, double. Get down lower. Your choice. You could just alternate if you needed to. We're halfway. Shoulders are down. This is the one where they can start to creep up like this. Get them down there. Press, press. Palms pressing to the wall behind you. Belly is in. Back is flat. Oh, this is a toughie if you've got the heavier hand weights. All right, push-ups, guys. Your choice. 3 options, remember. See if you can try something a little more challenging than the last time. You might be feeling a little more tired. That's fine. Slow it down if you need to. Reach through the crown, through to the heels, or if you're on your knees, through to your knees. Down we go. Keep that navel lifted. Feel like there's a candle flickering under your belly button. I'm gonna keep it lifted. Keep moving, guys. 15 seconds. If you find that you're only going a little bit and then up, modify, and then see if you could try full range.
3, 2, 1.
There we go. All right, so we've got our hand weights again. We're going for our V press. If you need to go for the lighter ones, grab those, that's absolutely fine. This is where we're in our Pilates V. Glue the heels together, so step the feet together a bit more, tuck it under, reach it out. reach it out. If you've still got the heavy ones, you could go single, single, 2 doubles. All right, if you've gone for the lighter set, stay with the double. That's it, palms are up, squeeze the elbows behind you, tailbone reaching down. This is what you're doing if you've got the heavier weight. Single, single, double, double. Single, single, double. If you've got the lighter ones like me, you're staying with the double. Press it out and in. Press it out, nice big V shape. Okay, so this is our final exercise, rotator cuff. Last time we had our hands, so the palms faced each other. This time, palms face up. Knees are softened, belly is in, elbows stay more at the front of your hips. They don't move. So again, no space between your body, your clothing, and your elbows. Keep them glued in like they're nailed there. Open, close. Maybe you'll only reach the hands to a diagonal. That's fine. I'd rather that than rotating and losing your posture. Guys, we're halfway. It went pretty quickly. That was exercise number 10. We're just finishing up here with our last 7 seconds. You can do this, wrapping up, and we are done. Let's just open up that chest a little bit. Take the hands behind. You could glue the hands together here. We're going to gently take a fold over and then reach the hands up and over. Whew. Feeling a little tight through that chest. You might be a bit stuck like me. Otherwise, hopefully your hands are going a little bit further over. Let's come on up. Let's take one hand, thread it down in between the shoulder blades. The other hand can gently press on the tip of the elbow. Keep the knees softened again so you're not arching your back. Gently press that hand in. You could add a little side lean to that one if you wanted a little more. Good work. Let's take the other arm up, press it down the center of the back. A little bit of pressure, help it along there. And a little side lean if you need to. So guys, as I mentioned at the beginning of the class, if you feel like you want to do another circuit, hop on, check out the other Pilates circuits that I've got on, and work a different body part. Let's just take some big circles, up and around, and other way. Good work. Let's go for a little bit of a cactus here. So knees are softened. You've got your elbows the same height as your shoulders. And what I want you to do is just a little tip back, not so much from your lower back. Try and feel like there's a brick wall behind you. It comes to underneath your shoulder blades and you're reaching some thoracic extension there. And then come back. It might be quite gentle. You might not feel like there's a whole lot of movement. That's okay. Just something to be aware of and something to think about working on a daily basis. It's good to sit on a chair and do this one as well. You get the feedback with the top of the chair there. Roll the shoulders. Give yourselves a big clap. Well done, guys. Thanks for your energy today. I look forward to catching up with you next time. Bye for now.